Okay, so for this build, I have this pretty thick chunk of leaf spring off of a dump truck that I just cut off from a much larger pack. My neighbor gave me a bunch of these a couple years ago. I don't use them for a ton of stuff because it's a pain to hammer through all that. But anyway, my basic plan is I'm just going to take my large hammer and thin this out quite a bit, so it's probably maybe a little thinner than that at the very end. Hopefully it'll widen and lengthen a bit. Hopefully it doesn't, no, we'll see. But beyond that, I'm also going to hammer this part in to where it's kind of more of a curve, and maybe have it curve back just a little bit. Not a lot, but you know, a little, kind of like some of these X seem to be. Depending on who you see doing it. But that's just how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go throw this in the forge and spend the next 3 days hammering. Okay, now that I have my blade forged out and my two pieces to hold it all together, I'm gonna do some grinding, just kind of polish up the edges a little bit because it's a little more angled than I want it to be, as well as, you know, actually put an edge on it. Gonna leave this rough because I think it looks nice and, you know, a little more brutal. Once I get it ground, I'm gonna kind of clamp these on, drill a hole through these and the steel itself, so that way I can, you know, patch it all together. Ignore that, and yeah, go from there. piece I have left to do before I can basically make the handle and assemble it all. And, yeah, it's part of making the handle. Is the kind of hook that goes along the top. I actually not 100% certain why it's there. I'm guessing so you can like hook shields. I'm guessing. I build stuff and I didn't research this beyond just a few pictures. Anyway, so I got this railroad spike and I'm going to just cut the head of it off and then forge that into my hook. I'll probably have it tapered down to a tang so that way I can, you know, just burn a hole through the handle, make it a little easier, and then have a hole drilled through it and have it pinned in place. Now that we have our metal pieces all forged, I have my hole burned in here, as you saw. I'm just going to take a farrier's rasp and make it to where my these little clips here can actually slide on like they're supposed to. Then yeah, basically all I have to do is, from there I will, of course, kind of shape the handle a little bit, more or less using the same style of this, just farrier's rasp, sand the shape. But then, you know, burn it, linseed oil it, and assemble it. Let's go. Okay, that worked. Well, that requires a little more sanding.